The rewrite.
My body, my mind, my choice.
No, I'm not a woman's empowerment video scripted by a man, played by a woman that starts with the words my body, you objectifying prick, my choice, my words, written by me. My voice, not your manuscript. This is my choice. My choice to not be a slow motion, hair flying, spirit roaming, Vogue worthy smiling face. Because this is not about my body or my mind or my spirit. It's about my life. My choice to not wear clothes at all. My choice to be naked because neither my spirit nor my body needs your permission to roam naked because I'm alive and kicking with bodily functions. My choice to not be a size at all because sizes were created to encage us. Because that size 0 that you mentioned is known as anorexia, and no one ought to willfully want to be that unattainable and unhealthy size 0. Because that size 15 that you mentioned can mean being fat, sexy, and fierce as fuck. Because that size 15, yes, you can script it, but the women remain invisible in your magazine. Yes, you stay stuck in your fat phobia because only a side profile pregnant woman is considered beautiful enough to make the cut. Because I refuse to be exoticized by your cottons and silks. Because I don't want to be talked about in terms of saris at all. Because I can be a woman who defies your feminine. Because I can be a woman who doesn't shave or wax. Because I can be a woman who was born with a cock or one who straps it on. Because I'm not your sunshine. I am my own fire. And enough about my body, my body, my body. It's not about a yes or no to marry. It's about the system itself. And I say up yours because your words continue to sexualize and asexualize me. Because my having sex can only be talked about within and beyond the confines of marriage and monogamy. Because the possibility of me having sex with myself doesn't even cross your mind. Because what my hand can do is too satisfying for me, too threatening for your male ego, and too scandalous to mention in a Vogue video. My choice to be a woman and not be talked about in terms of love and lust, because I refuse to talk about love within the confines of your gender binaries, because being a lesbian or a bisexual are words that are still too taboo to say, too outlawed to exist, too outlandish to hear, too forbidden to witness, too censored to see. So lesbians and bisexuals can only be described and couched in words like to love a man, a woman, or both. Because the word neither in your gender categories doesn't exist. Because same-sex desire is too much to show in a video. Because being genderqueer, gender bending, gender non-conforming all exist beyond the stereotypes you choose to embrace. Perhaps it's time you rethink gender expression, and rethink sexuality. I choose no surnames at all. Not yours, not mine. Because I know all too well how and why they are passed down. Because I choose not to be defined as someone's daughter, someone's wife, someone's mother, or someone's sister. Enough of this treasure bullshit that perpetuates women as possessive and women as possessions. My choice not to come home at all. My choice to have our baby or not. My choice to have an abortion or not. Because the word abortion is too scathing to appear in your video. Let's talk about class and caste disparities. Let's talk about the violence and rape. Let's talk about your heteronormative, patriarchal, misogynistic, gendered notions of what a woman even is. Let's talk about our history. Let's talk about how women for centuries have done more work and earned less. Let's talk about how it's high time we dismantle this power. Because your Vogue video about us is all too clean and clear-cut and black and white. You want to talk about fingerprints? My fingerprints are what I use to sign. Why? Because you deny me my right to an education. I am a woman who refuses to be equated with nature and nurture. I rise, I burn, I am fierce, I am large. I am not some cool tiny particle falling from the sky. You are the fake who wants to make a video about women by exoticizing and fetishizing and copywriting from within your shitstorm. I choose not to be indifferent, but instead, I fight for my human right. I command to be free. I stipulate to be safe. I require to live because I'm not ready to give up or settle for less.